Okay, so while I'm waiting on that gear, it'll be here Thursday, so it won't be too awful long. You all have heard that this thing kind of runs like doo-doo butt cheeks. So I wonder if I can help it run a little better by putting the old carburetor that's bad back on, or cleaning it properly. You see, this is the carburetor that was on this mower when I very first brought it back from the dead. And I was quick to get rid of it because it's bad. Needle and seat in this carburetor sucks. And the float's broken, the little spring on the end of it, it's messed up, and I think the jets are pretty bad for me trying to get them out. I can't remember. What I do know is I was very eager to put that carburetor on it. And at first, I was very, very impressed with this new carburetor. It ran like $1 million. Here comes the next test. Will it idle? Oh my god, it idles beautifully. Oh my gosh, that makes me happy on the inside and on the outside. Yeah, but that bliss only lasted about a year and a half before this carburetor would just barely, I mean just barely runs the engine. Third time's a charm, right? I don't think so. Not with this mower. It likes to run like it's got a cam. And yes, that is smoke coming out the intake. I'm pretty sure the valves are cooked, but the carburetor ain't helping either. Yeah. Alright. Surely a Manuki carburetor can improve that. Here we are. I got it off. It's a carburetor. Reminded how bad this carburetor is. So that's dirty as all get out. That's been scratched with a wire brush by me. This is fine. This is super not fine. That's the emulsion tube. The emulsion tube isn't supposed to look like it's been at the bottom of a lake for 60 years. Problem, that was the big issue, is the float is just disintegrated. And the needle and seat leaked like a sieve. And looking in here, that is about as dirty gets. I mean, sweet baby Jesus, no wonder it didn't seal. And I don't know if I can clean that. It looks to be pretty compatible. So this moves like you would expect it's supposed to. The float looks about like the same. It's got the same general shape, so it probably fit. And the jet looks nice. I think I've only had it out one time, and it's not destroyed. I think I'm good here. And this jet is not undersized, I don't think. No, it's absolutely undersized. So Okay.
good time.
Once again, I am boiling a carburetor because it worked so well the first time I done it. And if you have an electric toothbrush, you can now have a poor man's ultrasonic cleaner. Oh yeah, that's working good. It's all vibrating. Okay. Just be quick with it. Okay, it wasn't too bad hot. Get in there. Real quick, like. Oh yeah. Okay, so I just fixed the biggest issue with this carburetor. I didn't know it, but there was a chunk of mud stuck in here. Or in here. I know because I just sucked and blowed on it. And that came out. And most of it went into my mouth. So that was not fun. Okay, so I got the carburetor put back together and all nice and cleaned, and I got the mud out of here. I put the new needle and seat and float from the other carburetor, and I kept the jets from this carburetor. They cleaned up pretty good. So I'm going to put fuel to it before I bolt it on and pray to the Lord that the needle and seat seals and it doesn't leak around this bolt. Gas is on. And we just got to wait for problems. Or maybe it'll be fine. Hopefully it'll be fine. Don't see any issues yet. Might be home free. Oh, it's leaking out there, so I know we got gas here. All right. Ooh, I think it's working. Let's really test it. All right, so there is fuel in the carburetor. Oh, I think it's working. It's not leaking. Ha ha. All right, carburetor is reinstalled. It's all hooked up and ready to rock and roll. It's cold now because I spent all that time cleaning it, so this should be like a cold start. Yeah, it didn't really do the thing. Well, it's definitely got plenty of fuel for some reason. Hang on, I forgot there's an adjustment screw on the other side. I have no idea what this thing is doing. It is freaking me out. Look at that! And I know it's perfectly, but it only do it for a little bit until it gets too rich again. What? I am so perplexed right now. This is a rich surge, not a lean surge, a rich surge. And then it'll run like this. And then it gets rich. Okay, Huh. Might be going right back to the old carburetor, huh? Discovered something that could be my problem, but even if I clean it, I bet you dollars to pesos it won't fix my problem. So this is some kind of air thingamabob right here that's held in by an O-ring and this plate and this screw. If we look here, okay, or see the hole right there? I hold it up in the light. Maybe I could see it. Well, the camera won't, but you can see light through this, and it comes out this hole through that jet, and that's where the mixture screw goes, and then out this teeny tiny little air hole right there behind, or you could say in front of, either way you want to look at it, the throttle blade. So I wonder if, I never took this out, I wonder if this is dirty and it's stopped up and it's not letting air bypass and it's getting too much fuel. I don't know. That would be a great theory, but knowing my luck on this carburetor project, it's probably going to do ever-loving nothing. Okay, magical, weird little O-ring air screw thingamabob hoonie noonie is clean-ish. After a lot of surging, it went to running right, but I bet you if I touch the throttle, yeah. It might get better with runtime. It definitely idles good. It'll have plenty of power under load because there's enough fuel to keep a big block V8 running right now. I'm serious. I mean, this thing is, whoa, flooding bad. Check it out, guys. I got it to run good again. You'll never guess how I did it. So the way I got it to run good again is I gave up on the Manuki carburetor. This thing is a hot piece of ever-loving junk. I can't fix it. I don't know what's wrong with it.